Hi, everybody. It's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
Cranking my motor, revving chilling the AC till it's colder than a breeze in Alaska. Sunshine like the winter time just passed us.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call, and we could be in for a pitcher's duel in this one, partner. Both of these arms very capable of controlling the game from the mound.
Yeah, and they know that it's going to be tough on the other side for their offense to score runs. So what they're doing is going out there and they're having to battle zeros. Who can put up the most zeros? That's who's going to have the best chance of winning this ball game.
Just about set to go. And the starter for Toronto, Andrew Steele.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Akil Baddoo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Baddoo getting the start in right. 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. One out, bases empty. The punch out there. Nice, efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Adley Rutschman stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
2 out.
Righty delivers. Gets the outside corner with that one.
1-1.
2 outs, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Going, yeah, we in goal mode. Going, yeah, we in goal mode.
Yeah, we in goal mode, never Going slow-mo.
Going. We in go mode. Going.
And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
And he deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's Josh Bell.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, hitting better than .350 this month.
And there's a strike. Steele, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. And a pitch. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Next offering upstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Here's the 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Jeff McNeil stands in. On the corner for a strike. The Orioles trailing by a run here in the second game of the series. Next offering is down low.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And they'll do it again. And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
The pitch. Missed with a changeup. The count now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center, top half of the 3rd inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Chris Bryant. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Ball to strike. That one missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Kicks and deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And another ball. Chases that one. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Jordan Westburg digs in now.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that's in there for strike one.
Jump on him early, right after this guy.
Right through there for a strike. The Orioles down by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Not even close there. And it's 1-2. Righty to the plate. And downstairs. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And now here is Dylan Beavers. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's too high. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Randy Arozarena next to bat for Baltimore. The pitch. and it's ball 4. He missed down low.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
On its way to the corner, Springer sizes this one up, and that is that. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Orioles nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th and into the box for Baltimore, Akil Baddoo. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Steele back to work. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Kicks and fires. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Goes down looking.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Here's Adley Rutschman. Went down on strikes his first time through. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
One down, base is empty. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. This one in the air. Rutschman retired. And there's 2 away.
Now that the shortstop, Gunnar.
And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
The Jays leading by a run, top half of inning number 4. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. Line drive, base hit.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Next offering is in for a strike.
One ball.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Henderson, the runner at first with 2 gone.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And the right-hander deals. Pitch misses. 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The pitch. This to center field. Diving. Can't get it. Base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score and they've tied it. It's 1-1.
Comes through with the RBI. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Go-ahead run on base. And now here's Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1 so far. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Ground ball right side, Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th, all tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Chris Bryant.
Steele back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Orioles being a little too patient at the plate in this game. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts looking we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
The wind and the pitch. Fought off foul.
Game of catch now. You got this.
1-2 here. Good job to fight that one off. Way high there, and it's 2-2.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 3. He goes down looking. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Ball 1, no strikes.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And that one sliced foul. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 up, 2 down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. just off the inside edge. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball that's upstairs.
And it's fouled away. Off the mark there. Full count, 3-2. Two down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Orioles held in check there. Score remains tied 1-1. Back now in Toronto. All set for the top of the 6th. And now Randy Arozarena. And a pitch. And there's a ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. That one close, ruled a ball. And a count 2-1. The wind of the pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 2-2. In the air, right side. Touches down. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The bat, the right fielder.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Andrew Steele out of the game, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. New pitcher now for the Jays, Nate Pearson.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs. When you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.